What sort of mood is he in?
He got his report card today. What do you think?
He said it was better than the last one.
Yeah, sure.
How long do you think the show will run?
Well, it's been a while, so I'm hoping it'll go longer. I would like to actually get through this thing.
You and me both.
And now, a guy whose good looks are just like this show, all in his mind. Please welcome everyone's favorite slacker, Ryan Schofield.
Thank you, everybody! Oh, stop, please, stop. Okay, did you guys hear about this? The school cafeteria is going to start offering meat-free lunches. Meat-free lunches? Don't we already have that? It's called the regular menu. So, last night, my mother went on her usual tirade about why she works so hard. She says it's so that I can have everything she didn't have when she was my age. Well, Mom, thanks to ozone holes, fear of AIDS, and drive-by shootings, your dream has come true. And lastly, I went to the new James Bond movie that's out now. I saw scenes of violence, passion, danger. And that was all just waiting in line to buy popcorn. Folks, I got a great show for you tonight with lots of interesting guests, so let's get to it. Say hello to my sidekick and friend, Valerie.
Hello, Ryan.
Valerie and I grew up together.
Well, one of us has grown up.
Hey.
Okay. Okay, stop.
Valerie, as you know, I got my report card today.
So I heard.
Which explains why the school is flying the flag at half-mast.
I thought you said it was better than the last one.
Well, it was, but that's not saying much. Like most late night shows, I like to do a short comedy piece before bringing out my first guest. Tonight, I'm bringing back one of my favorites called Guess Who Said That. Basically, how it works is that I read quotes from people in my life, and Valerie has to guess who said them to me.
But if they're from your life, why do I have to guess?
Because you're my best friend. You know everyone that's in my life. Here's the first quote. Well, Ryan, you could always get a job pumping gas. Who said that to me?
Your mom when you hit her up for some cash?
It was Mr. Norris, the guidance counselor at school, when I asked him for career advice. Here's the next quote. Ryan, you are so hot.
Your last date?
I wish. No, it was Greta, the school nurse, when I was running a fever of 102. This next one's a scream. Sorry I forgot to get you a birthday present, Ryan. I've been real busy.
Your dad?
Yeah. He said he'd make it up to me the next time he visits.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah, right. Here's the last quote. Mr. Schofield, I'll give you 8 reasons why you're failing my class.
Well, that could be any of your teachers.
Give up? It was Mr. Coppet.
Mr. Coppet, the wood shop teacher? Oh, I get it. He only has 8 fingers.
And that concludes another edition of Guess Who Said That. Like I said, I got a terrific show lined up for you folks tonight. My first guest, I have known for as long as I can remember, and not by choice. She's currently at William Jewell studying boys, mainly. Please welcome my older sister, Miriam Schofield.
Oh, hello, Pooh Bear.
Miriam, please don't call me that.
Hey, you may be Ryan to all of them, but you're always going to be my little Pooh Bear.
Pooh Bear.
Let's talk about college. How are you doing your classes?
I have a 3.7 average.
Not bad.
It's great.
I want you to do well.
You do?
Yes, because if you screw up, you might move back home.
Oh, good point.
And if you bum out, Mom and Dad for sure will never spend those kind of big bucks to send me to college.
I didn't think you wanted to go to college.
Huh, me? Of course I do.
All right. It's the parties.
Well, that's part of it, but I want to show Mr. Norris that his vision of my unleaded future is wrong.
Let's talk about Dad.
Do we have to?
When was the last time you heard from him?
A week ago. He called on my birthday to tell me he forgot to send something.
I haven't heard from him in 2 months.
Guys, I don't think the audience knows about your parents.
For those of you who don't know, my parents got a divorce 6 months ago.
Irreconcilable differences?
After 25 years of marriage, that's bull. No, they just got bored of each other.
The funny thing is, deep down inside, I know they still love each other.
I don't think so.
Well, neither one of them are dating anyone else.
So?
So, that means that they can't find anybody better.
Maybe it means they can't find anyone else, period.
Well, Mom and Dad both have a lot to offer.
They are pretty neat people, especially Mom. She's a real character.
She's always saying things that defeat the purpose of the point she's trying to make.
Yeah, like getting your kids to go to the... Sorry. Yes, getting your kids to go to the dentist is like pulling teeth.
Perfect.
Dad is much better.
Do you remember what he said when we got Scooter?
Scooter was our pet Doberman.
He said that he believed in animal kindness and that he was going to treat the dog just like one of his own kids.
Which explained why I ran away from home when he got the dog neutered.
Do you think they're ever going to get back together?
I don't think so.
Me too.
Especially after Dad moved away and everything. Kind of hard to drop by when you're living several hundred miles away.
Well, there's always a phone.
Too easy to hang up.
Does Mom ever say anything about him?
Not really, but I did catch her the other day looking through their wedding album.
Really?
Yeah, she said she was looking for a picture of an old friend, but I didn't buy it.
She still cares about Dad. You can't just live 25 years with someone and not still care about them.
Like I say, I don't think either of them will ever make a move. They're too proud.
Maybe we could force the issue.
What do you mean?
Well, when you were talking about their old wedding album, it got me thinking, do you remember the film from their wedding?
Their wedding was BV, before video. I think it was like Super 8 or something.
They were both hippies at the time.
Dad's hair was longer than Mom's.
Anyway, there's this guy in my dorm who's studying film.
And you're gonna let him study that?
No. I'm gonna see if we can transfer it onto tape. And I'm gonna send one to Mom and one to Dad, with no name and no return address. Make them wonder where it came from.
Dad will think that Mom sent it since she's the one in the film.
Oh, with any luck, he will. And then Mom will think that Dad sent it and that he took it, made a copy of it right before he left.
You sneaky little witch. I love it.
Of course, I'm gonna need someone on the inside to get the film for me.
I don't know.
Please, if we don't do something, it's never gonna happen.
Mom has been awful lonely lately.
And I bet Dad has too.
Videotape, huh? It just might work. All right. I'll break into the Schofield vault first thing in the morning.
Oh, thanks, Pooh Bear.
Pooh Bear.
My next guest is...
Zach?
No, not Zach. It's Jana.
You said your second guest would be Zach.
Well, my next guest is a cheerleader. Good looking, and her parents have a lot of money. And those are just 3 of the reasons why I don't have a chance with her. Please welcome Jana, here to show us Valley High's newest cheer. Hey, cut! Cut! Cut!
I say go, 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 go mighty Falcons, fight, 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 fight mighty Falcons, win, 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 win mighty Falcons, go, 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 fight, 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 win, Falcons, woo, woo, woo.
Jan, my grandma played Twister with us at Christmas. And how did you memorize all those hard words?
You just stalked her.
You know, after watching you do that cheer, I can see what the cheerleading squad shows you. Your father paid for the uniforms.
Ryan!
It's okay. I've dealt with worse creeps than him before.
Oh my God, I think she just complimented me. There are actually creeps out there worse than me. I am making progress.
I thought you said if I allowed her on the show, you would behave.
I know why you're doing this, Ryan. You're mad because you asked me out last weekend. I turned you down.
Turned me down? You didn't turn me down. You shot me down. You know that I didn't mind that you rejected me, but it was the way you did it. I mean, show some creativity already.
What?
Folks, can you believe this? She told me that she couldn't go out because she had to do her hair.
What's wrong with that?
I mean, it's like so totally generic. You could have said you were leaving on a safari in the morning, or your mother had that flesh-eating disease. Anything but that tired old hair excuse.
So you wanted me to lie?
Like you really had to do your hair.
Yes, I did. The cheerleading squad was having a picture taken the next day. I wanted to look nice.
Look nice? Look nice? Jana, you would look nice if you had street tar in your hair. You are a babe. You have always been a babe. And you will always be a babe.
Maybe not. My aunt was a cheerleader and she gained 100 pounds when she got married.
Stop it, Sharisha. Look at the fantasy.
That's my dream.
Ryan, every time you've asked me out, I've always told you the truth, including the fact that I just don't think that two of us are compatible.
Compatible? Computers are compatible. We are two living, breathing human beings.
Let me put this as honestly as possible. I just don't have feelings for you.
Oh, why thank you. I just feel, oh, so much better now.
Will you ask her about school or something? This is getting really boring.
Thank you.
All right, let's talk about school. We're both in the same biology class. We can talk about that.
Okay.
Like the other day when we were dissecting a frog.
Ooh, that was so gross.
And we were both in the same group. I remember that because you said, oh, look, there's this little stomach. And I said, hey, Jana, let's go out on a date. And you said, I'd rather date this frog.
Let it go.
How do you know you don't have feelings for me if you've never gone out to me to find out who I am?
I know who you are.
I don't think so.
You tell me that I would look gorgeous no matter what. And in a way, that's really But it also tells me you place a lot of importance on looks. I mean, I have to wonder, would you have asked me out if I was ugly?
Is that a trick question? I mean, what's wrong with wanting your date to look nice? I don't see you dating any of the goon squad yourself.
I haven't dated as many guys as you'd think.
Yeah, well, you went out with Glenn Mosher for 3 months. And he's a big football star and very nice looking.
He's also a slug.
Yeah, well, it took you 3 months to figure that out. All I'm asking for is one date.
To find out you're a slug?
Hey, this is my show, laugh with me, not at me.
You are so shallow.
I'm shallow.
Like my little brother's wading pool. You think if you're seen with a cheerleader, it'll make you more popular.
Well, it will, but that's not why I want to date you.
Brian, you seem like a nice guy. Well, an interesting guy. You have a great personality.
Oh no, not that. That is what people say when they have their friends on bad blind dates. Oh, she's got a great personality, but she looks like she crawled out of the sewers.
Ryan, I hate to pop your bubble about my taste in men, but if you must know, tomorrow night I'm going out with Garrett Stevenson.
Garrett the Ferret Stevenson? Get serious.
I am serious. He's a very sweet guy.
And I am much better looking than him.
Yes, you are.
I don't mind losing out to Glenn Mosher, but Garrett the Ferret, this is crushing.
Ryan, there are plenty of girls that would love to go out with you.
You're not the only girl I've asked out, you know. There have been several others this year. They have all rejected me.
I find that hard to believe. You have a lot to offer, so quit your whining.
I'll stop whining when I stop getting rejected.
Maybe it's your approach. It's a real turnoff when a guy is too anxious.
Anxious? I passed anxious months ago. I am now full-blown desperate.
You're too pushy.
I can't help it. It's genetic.
No, it isn't.
Miriam, please, I gotta have something to blame it on.
Lance, maybe if you just be yourself, things would be much easier for you.
Maybe if I weren't so pushy, would you go out to me then?
I don't know. Maybe.
When? Tomorrow? Next week? Next month?
Ryan?
Just kidding.
And you have a great sense of humor. And I like that in a guy. But not all the time. Not everything has to be funny. I mean, you're always on.
No, I'm not. Valerie, I'm not always on, am I?
Not really. Lately he's been down a lot more than he's been up.
Jana, maybe if you spent some time with me, you'd see I can be myself.
He has been under a lot of stress lately,
I know. His parents divorced.
among other things.
Valerie,
I think you should talk about it.
not here, not now.
Then when, Ryan?
All I want you to say is that there's a chance.
A chance?
A chance that you and I could go out together. Not now or anything, but sometime in the future. I promise to behave.
Maybe.
There is a side of me that you've never seen before.
Can you give me a little time to think about it?
Of course.
But not too much time.
I'll call you tomorrow, next week.
Okay.
Well, folks, I think we made some real progress here tonight, and well, that's the show for tonight.
No, it isn't.
Yes, I think it is.
Don't do this again.
Do what?
You know what?
I'm getting tired of that.
Ditto.
I can't. Maybe next time.
You say that every show.
And it's my show, guys. And I say when it's done.
Yeah, your show. The one we've all put a lot of time and effort into.
She's right.
And I appreciate that.
Then let's finish this the right way.
It's just that I don't think I'm quite ready to talk to him tonight. Can we pull the plug on this thing?
It wouldn't be right, and you know it.
Is he backstage?
Yes, and he wants to come out.
Okay. My next guest. He can't do this.
Our next guest has come a long way to be here. He used to be Ryan's best friend, and ever since he left a year ago, life just hasn't been the same for Ryan. Please welcome a guy none of us will ever forget, Zach Anderson.
Zach, it's so good to see you, man.
I thought you'd never bring me out. Sure was getting tired of the food you serve us backstage. Where do you cater from? The school cafeteria?
I've missed you so much.
And I missed you, bro.
Zach used to live 2 houses down from me.
That's right. You're looking good.
And you look the same way you did before.
Hey, I'm always gonna look this way to you.
The place you went, what's it like?
I really can't talk about that.
Because they won't let you?
Sorta. But I think the real reason is that it would take away all the fun when you get there and see it yourself.
Did they at least let you see your own funeral?
It's not like they stopped me. By the time I realized where I was and what had happened, it was all over. Probably better that way.
I gotta tell you, there was a huge turnout. You had a lot of friends. The church was so packed, they had to put people up in the choir balcony. You were one of the most popular guys in school.
Whatever that means.
There's something I gotta tell you, Zach.
It's alright, bro. Talk to me.
I should have been with you when it happened.
What are you talking about?
I rode with you to the party, remember?
Not really. It was so long ago.
A little over a year.
That's the thing. I don't keep track of time much anymore.
I rode with you because that was the only way I would have ever been allowed into a Kenny Redmond party.
He didn't really like you, did he?
Not since I knocked out his front teeth with that swing in 5th grade.
Kenny Redmond. The only 10-year-old boy I know that had to use polygrip.
But he liked you, so I was allowed in.
You really thought that party was something, didn't you?
It was the event of the year.
I guess. It seems so unimportant now.
It's kind of strange. It was supposed to be the party of the decade. It was legendary, all right, but not for the right reasons.
You do know I wasn't gonna drink anything, right?
That was one of the things that really surprised everybody. You never drank.
Are you serious? It was the stupidest thing I ever did. And the last.
They say your blood alcohol was 3 times the limit.
I don't doubt that. Like I said, it was dumb.
There's something that's been bothering me ever since that night. Why did you leave without me?
I didn't plan to. Me and Angie got into an argument over Kenny because she was making eyes at him all night and she didn't think that I noticed. But I did, and that's the reason I decided to drink.
Kinda thought Auntie might have had something to do with it.
I don't blame her. Like I said, it was dumb.
I probably shouldn't tell you this now, but she's going out with Kenny now.
Figures.
You should have told me you're upset, Zach. I could have driven you home. I was your best friend.
I wasn't going home. I was going to blow off steam from what had happened. As a matter of fact, I planned on coming back to the party, but, well, you know the rest.
I didn't find out until the next morning. And I gotta tell you, I sure was totaled for a few months after you died.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. It's just that I feel so guilty.
Guilty?
I should have been with you, Zach. Maybe if I was there, none of it would have happened.
It wasn't your fault, Ryan. It was an accident.
That's what Dr. James said.
Dr. James?
My mom sent me to a shrink
No way.
5 times a week. He even put me on Prozac for a while because I was so depressed.
Prozac?
Yeah. I put him in a Pez dispenser so no one would notice. I get depressed at school, I take out Popeye, pop his little plastic head backwards. Bam, happiest kid in math class. But seriously, Zach, it hasn't been the same since you left us. It never will be.
I appreciate that, but you gotta move on.
And I'm trying.
You gotta get back to being the old you, Ryan. You're a lot more fun when you're just being you, bro.
Now you sound like Jana.
I have a feeling she's gonna find out what the rest of us have been knowing for a long time.
Yeah. Hey, you know, sorry it took so long to get you out here. I didn't know how this whole thing would turn out, you know.
I understand. It's not a problem.
You got a few more minutes?
Where I'm at, I have all the time in the world. I'm in heaven now.
Guess so. You know, maybe we could get you to play a song on the guitar. This guy could play the guitar, like...
Ryan! Ryan!
Oh man, I can't believe this.
I can.
Your mom?
Yeah.
And
Is it morning already?
Ryan, hurry up! You're gonna be late for school.
and we are about out of time.
I guess, but it feels like there's so much more to say.
Save it for your special.
Hey, great idea, Valerie. It'll be the Up Late Year-End Review.
Oh no, he thinks I'm serious.
It'll be the event of the year.
In your dreams.
Hey, that's the best place. Right. I want to thank my crew for another great show. Melissa, Valerie, and all my wonderful guests for giving up so much for so little. Miriam Schofield, who will be bringing a college class near you. Jana, who will hopefully have me clean hair when I call her next week. And my special guest, Zach Anderson, for putting up with me in life. And that's it. Take us out of your Cherise.
Join us next time when Ryan's guest will be Mrs. Linden, the Uptech School librarian, Virgil, the star forward on the basketball team, and a special appearance from Ryan's dad. From all of us who dwell in the cobweb-filled recesses of Ryan Schofield's mind, good night, everybody.